Alright Libra, here we go. This is a Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for February 2022. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Here we go. Here's my pre-shuffle. Give me the Soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra, February 2022. I ask, well, I'm just going to give it to you straight here in the pre-shuffle. I open with an Ace of Cups for you. Somebody who was not interested in you is suddenly headed your way and very interested. I've got the Four of Cups crossing the Ace of Cups. I've got the Knight of Swords rushing in, and they hope with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands that bygones can be bygones. They've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of changing, a lot of growing. This is a different person than originally blew you off. And there seems to be a real frantic energy here with this Knight of Swords to come in and say something to you. Okay? And hopefully you watch the February overview reading, because that's going to be very important to you with this reading. I'm picking up a lot of that bleed over energy here. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. This is going to be a good reading. All right? Let's see where we go here. Give me the Soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for February 2022. This is a palpable energy. It's actually quite nice. Let's see here. This first card out is going to be before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right, let's find out why the fuck are we here. Let's find out right now. How about it? Well, I'll tell you what, Libra. Buckle up. I told you, Tower. I told you there was a frantic energy around that Knight of Swords. And there is. Somebody's coming your way. I dare not say something's come crashing down on their end, but maybe. I don't know what's coming after the cut. But the energy of them coming towards you is frantic. Frantic. Like Harrison Ford in Frantic. Running through the rooftops of Paris screaming, "Where's my wife? Where's my wife?" That kind of frantic. It is. I'm not lying to you. The Eight of Swords came after that. After the Tower comes the Eight of Swords. Now, there's two energies here. It may cause you to go in your head a little bit. And it's like, I don't think you're expecting what this person's bringing. I believe that. I saw it with the Five of Wands that was in there. But I also saw it with the Hermit. I felt that in the Hermit, and that this person's completely different. They might surprise you. They do seem to want to glaze over some sort of misunderstanding or something that happened in the past. On some level, that's understandable. But whatever it is, you're going to be surprised as fuck by it. Try not to let it get in your head. Try to be like water. All right? Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Let them do the talking and whatever. But there's a frantic energy that they're coming in with. I don't know why. Let's find out. Maybe the reading will tell us. I don't know. Good enough just to know they're headed your way and they're not running away from you again. Runners are turning around like mad. February is a month of new beginnings in love, according to my first quarter reading. And I believe that's true. It's proving true as I poll these readings. It proved true in the overview reading for February. I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Let's do a final shuffle. Give me the Soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for February 2022. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go here. Give me a reading, universe. Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. Now, when the King of Cups falls here in the overall energy, it's usually an energy, and it is this time, of somebody who, again, we saw the Four of Cups crossing the Ace of Cups in the pre-shuffle. Right? Somebody who wasn't interested. You're going to find out somebody has feelings for you, or how somebody feels about you, and I don't think you knew about it. I think that's why that Eight of Swords is there. I think that's why that Tower is there, and that's why I'm getting the frantic energy here. I'm going to have to watch Frantic later, the movie. It's that kind of energy. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Yeah, they're going to tell you it's a passionate communication. It's 3D communication. It's communication in your face, text, standing next to you. Usually some kind of message or email or text or something like that, phone call kind of thing. I mean, but still, it's somebody opening up to you who wasn't interested before. Our reading's on the flip. Let's see where we go here. Let's straighten up the king, male or female. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how they feel in their emotions in the 3D. I'll dig in a little bit. Right here is their soul energy, how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you or tell you in the 3D. Because so far it looks like it's been nonsense. The hidden energies, right here, the message from the universe, which I'll share with you. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. Okay? I say potential because I can't read free will. Nobody can. Can't predict it. It's not possible. But I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and if I think we need to extend it, I will. If I don't, it means we got everything we need here. That's all. I'm not here to nickel and dime anybody. I'm here to study a soulmate cycle. And that's what we're going to do right now from the angle of Virgo for February 2022 after these messages. I love that. I always hope a commercial comes up there. All right. Right here is the energy around the connection. What's the first card out after the King of Cups? The Hermit came back. Yeah, this person's different. They've been doing a lot of thinking. There's a whole lot of soul in this connection. Okay? That's the easiest way I can phrase it to you. If they were ego before, they're a whole lot of soul right now. It's a beautiful energy. Right now it might be crickets chirping though. Remember, it's a frantic energy. Right? I said Harrison Ford running across the rooftops of Paris. Where's my wife? Where's my wife? It comes out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. He popped up out of the roof cavity thing and jumped up on the... It came out of nowhere. Who is that guy? Right? It's that kind of energy. And that's why the tower is why the fuck are we here? We're here because of a tower. Okay? That's a surprise. Right? It's a surprise party that your nephew didn't give away. Okay? There you go. Right here is the energy around the connection. Or excuse me, around how your person feels in the 3D. And there's that Five of Wands again. We're getting cards from the pre-shuffle coming back. That's a repeat message. It's important. The universe, they're aware. They're trying to suppress a little bit, kind of think about and process. There's some sort of inner conflict with this person, but there's also an outer conflict here. This is 3D energy. There's some sort of misunderstanding, something that needs to be cleared up, something that they hope just sort of is put to rest, shall we say. What's the now this card's the soul. It's going to bookend the Hermit. It's very interesting. How do they feel in their soul about you? How do they really feel? Oh, this is interesting. Virgo got this card here too in their reading from a different deck. It's the Nine of Wands. Except in their case, I said I wish I had a hangman or a hermit there. Ideally a hangman. But I do have a hermit for you. I've got the Hermit bookending. The Hermit is the overall energy of the connection. These two are read together. This is the card down the middle. There's some sort of conflict. This person here, definitely very stubborn over time. How they feel about you is it's a persistent energy that they can't let go of. They cannot let go, and they keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and it's driving them crazy. That's probably why they're coming in. But this person has a lot of deep feelings for you. We'll probably see that when we clarify. I can feel that in the Hermit. And this Five of Wands is the weakest energy in the tarot. It's nonsense. Okay? So whatever it is, it's nonsense. All right. Hidden energy, red with the Hermit. What is it? What's the universe wants you to know? That they're... Again, it's like the pre-shuffle all over the place. It's the Knight of Swords. It's frantic. It comes out, these two right here equal a tower. Right? Nothing, 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 everything. That's what the universe is saying. The universe is drawing my attention back to that tower. That tower is important. It means something. Okay? They definitely have a specific message for you. There's something they want to say. I believe that with the Five of Wands here. Oh, I believe that. You might want to watch Cancer's reading. It's very similar. Okay? Not the same, but the energies are different. But there might be something in there for you. Okay? I'm just saying, you don't have to. You don't even have to know a Cancer. I don't care. It's just, I'm the guy who did the reading. You might want to listen to me. Potential final outcome. Red with the Five of Wands here. The Four of Cups came back. The potential final outcome is you might not... Glazing over the past might not be your cup of tea. They might not bring you a cup that you're interested in. You might be focused on other things right now. You may have moved on. And this person it might be a whole lot of too little too late. Okay? It might be because they spent a long time in the Hermit. We often do. And you've done some growing too. Your energy is attached to that. They got something they want to say, has something to do with 5 wands of some sort of misunderstanding or conflict or something along those lines. There's obviously something you need to work out. You're not sitting with each other, feeling each other up on a couch right now. You got to work out at the very least why that is. What happened here? They want to glaze over it a little bit. But you're a persistent energy they can't get rid of, and it's driving them towards you. The universe is clear about that, but you might not be interested. Let's find out why. Let's find out. Let's clarify. I'm going to grab a different deck. I'm going to grab the little animal deck to clarify. And why I do that versus why I don't sometimes is just my intuition. Okay? That's it. Simple as that. Because I do. The Hermit. Why is it here? Why is the Hermit here? Persistent energy in the soul. Hermit, doing a lot of thinking about it. 5 of Cups. Always a card that the 3 of Swords drives people in soulmate cycles. 5 of Cups, the sad horse. There's a lot of regret here for whatever this is. Okay? And they won't talk about it. But they want to talk about it. I say they want to talk about it, but the Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. They want to glaze over it. You see what I'm saying? But there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of regret on both sides in this connection. Okay? A lot of it. 10 Cups. There's a lot of regret. Somebody's been doing a lot of thinking. It's a persistent energy. They've also been doing a lot of daydreaming. That's a daydreaming energy on that 10 of Cups. They've been thinking about, they cannot get rid of you. They cannot get you out of their head. Cannot. With 3 N's. Like cannot. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Wow. 9 of Pentacles. Jesus. You're the shit. You're the shit to this person. They can't get rid of it, but they want to glaze over something that happened because I don't know why. We got to clarify and find out, but you might be disappointed. You might not be interested. This is disinterest energy that I get here. It's disappointment. You might be disappointed. You might be disinterested. It's also, energy is always in layers. They're also disinterested in talking about that, in resolving that. They want to glaze over it. I don't think that's going to be enough for you. You want to find out how they feel. This King of Cups going to need to open up. He's sometimes stingy. He holds the Ace of Cups, male or female, but very stingy about giving it. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Tell me about this. This ought to be good. I love a 5 of Wands when it falls in how someone feels, because it's such nonsense. Somebody making up stories and all kinds of stuff here. I don't know what this is. Why is the 5 of Wands here? 3 of Cups. The hindrance to the reunion is the 5 of Wands on one side. On the other side, there may have been a third energy here at some point. They want to talk about what happened with that. Okay? Maybe. Something interfered with this connection. Either it was between the 2 of you or someone or something else. I don't know. For some reason, they want to glaze over it. The universe is sure. Yeah, it's probably they want to talk about a marriage or something. Something long-term on their side, the 4 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is the hindrance to the 4 of Wands for you guys as well. What else? Why is the 4 of Wands? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. For some of you, they're going to tell you about how they cleaned house and cut out some kind of third party or third energy that was interfering with the connection. For others of you, it's more a case of this is why you're disappointed or just why you're disinterested. The conversation, they want 4 wands of new beginning, but we got to sort out the past first. We can't glaze over it, and they're a little bit stoic. They're a little bit cold in their approach. And you're not looking for that. You want the cups. You want the cups. You want the king to give the full Ace of Cups. Okay? It cuts both ways. If your person was married, though, I think that's what they want to talk about. Either that's ending or they cut it out. Okay? That's just for some of you. 9 of Wands here in the soul. Tell me about it. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Very interesting. King of Swords crossing it. They know where their happiness is. He's got the rainbow sword there. The King of Swords knows the truth, speaks the truth, is the truth. And they take action, of course, and things like that. But when it falls into soul position with the Nine of Wands, this person this is where the frantic energy is coming from. This person is literally compelled to come towards you. They can't get rid of you, although they tried to. That's something you should know. That might be part of the conflict. They tried to forget about this. They tried to just blow this off. They can't. So they're coming in. But I will say on the positive side, they hold a lot of love for you. Okay? A lot of it. But they hold it back. And that might not be enough for you. I'm not sure. There's a wall here. Okay? Yeah, 8 swords. Again, I've got mind cards. I've got swords. Again, in the soul. They don't belong there. Alright, this person is thinking about, this is why the Queen of Swords is here. This is why it might be a little too cold for you. And you might just, no thank you. When I see swords in the soul position here, it's someone who's thinking about emotions. And you can't do that. You need to feel them. The brain doesn't understand it, so it gets confused. There's a lot of confusion in their soul. Yeah, I see it. I wanted to make sure it wasn't 2 cards. It's the 8 of Cups. Yeah. They've walked away from something. This person, when they think, that's on one side. On the other side, and I see it with the King of Swords here too. I think for some of you, if they were married, that's coming to a close. But what this is really saying here is it's backing me up. When they get in their head, they walk away from cups. They lose the point of the cups. Okay? They need to stay out of their head and stay in their soul, and they're fine. You might teach them a lesson. They might be surprised by your reaction. That could be part of what the Tower energy is too. Because the Tower is why the fuck are we here? There's a Tower with them coming towards you, and maybe what they tell you, and a surprise on your part that they're glazing over something from the past. But there's also a Tower in the sense of if they come off all Queen of Swords, you might be like, well, I'm not interested in the cup. It's very disappointing. Bye-bye. They need to open up. The King of Cups is the overall energy, and he's very stingy, male or female, about opening up that cup, but he holds the Ace of Cups. They hold a lot of love for you. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Knight of Swords, universe. Why is this here? Why'd you bring me Harrison Ford upright? Why is this here? Why? Yeah. I said, remember what I said? I said, rewind. I said frantic energy, and I've said it several times. I even gave away part of a movie to you, right? Where's my wife? Where's my wife? Running across the rooftops of fucking Paris. Crossing the frantic Knight of Swords is a chariot. Listen, there's determination to come towards you here. There's conversation happening between you two, hopefully to bring some stability. But you might be disappointed, because this person needs to not be this right here. Okay? But for some of you, you just, I don't know. We're going to find out when we get here. I just get an energy of, there's a tower. In other words, you surprise them and they surprise you. They have the potential. It's there. They have had a dark night of the soul with the Hermit and the Nine of Wands here, but they still get a little too much in their head. Maybe after what the universe is saying, because the Five of Wands is very mild, I can see it. I can't predict it, but I can see it, how it might happen. Maybe after a conversation, things calm down a little bit, and then the king, as he often does, feels a little more relaxed about releasing more of that cup. That's a possibility. It's a possibility, but they're coming. The hidden energy, what you don't see, is they're headed your way fast. Chariot crossing the Knight of Swords. Yep, they're coming. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Yep. It's also, it can be reconciliation. I believe that. They're coming in with intent, determination. I told you about that with the King of Swords here. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Look at that. I didn't know what it was, but I felt it was something. It's the Queen of Cups. Listen, The universe is backing me up. In fact, I'm going to do what I rarely do. I'm going to keep the crossing card here for a moment. Okay, this is the message from the universe. They're coming in fast. They're coming in hot. The universe wants you to know they feel this is the most love one human being can feel for anyone when I pull this from the deck. Queen of Cups also holds the Ace of Cups, just like the King. But she gives the full cup. The overall energy being the King tells me they're not quite going to do that. And this Queen of Swords backs that up. So does this Five of Wands. So this is a very important card. This Four of Cups. It's very important because for most of you, they're coming in. Most of you. I can't say all. It's not possible. Why is the Four of Cups here? Tell me about the Four of Cups. A lot of your energy attached to this. This is your call, Libra, what you do with this person. All right? And I think you're going to base it on how much they tell you and how Queen of Swords they are. There's got to be a balance here between, I doubt they're going to go full Queen of Cups on you, but they feel it. The universe wants you to know that. But there's got to be something in between here that can't go full Queen of Swords on you. They can't. You're just going to blow that off. That's not good enough for Libra. Why is the Four of Cups here? Somebody got some splaining to do. Why is the Four of Cups here? Tell me about the final on this, universe. Yeah. Okay? The Fool. The Fool is, obviously they're coming towards you. You know? Duh. That's the message. I don't always say this about this card, and it's not what it means. But they are acting a fool a little bit with this Five of Wands here. Okay? It's a very baby chick card, if you catch my drift. It's not. It might not be enough for you. You might be disappointed. If so, just kick them to the curb. They'll do some more thinking, and they'll come back with a bigger offer later. This person can't let you go. They're not going anywhere. It's very clear in this reading, Libra, that you have all the power. Okay? Emperor. You have all the power. You do. I normally throw this card and I say Burger King. I say this and that. No, they're coming in a little less lovey-dovey, okay, than they should be. They're keeping some things quiet. That might not be good enough for you. They're also afraid that you're going to reject them. At the same time, they're afraid you're going to cut them out. I see it here with some of the energy off the Queen of Swords. Energy is always in layers. There's multiple layers. I give them to you as I need to so that the reading makes sense to you. You know, they're coming in to take control of things, but it's a foolish move on their part. They are taking a risky leap of faith, but they want to glaze over some shit, okay? And they can't. There's too much love here. So that can get volatile when there's a lot of love there, you know, right? And look who came back, the King of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords, it's red with the Queen of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords fight. It's a fight. There might be a fight here when they come in. There might be an argument because what they're telling you isn't good enough for you. They're holding back too much. He's holding the rainbow sword here. Make sure you know, do what's right for you as well. I got nothing bad to say here. There's a lot of love here, but you're dealing with a person who keeps a lot of secrets, maybe, or there's some sort of conflict they want to glaze over. Yet they feel huge love and have mad respect for you. Mad respect. This King of Cups needs to open up, and you need to make sure that they do with that King of Swords right there. All right? Say, you know, don't accept second best, because this can turn into a fight. These two here. It's, you know, it is a divine couple. They're not technically in a position for me to say that, but whatever the case here, if this person was married, they're probably cutting that out, and you're probably going to want to know about that. Basically, there's some reason here that you two aren't together that they want to glaze over. And whatever that is, it needs to be straightened out, or you might be a little disappointed and inclined to reject it. And who would blame you? Okay? So do what's right for you when this person comes in. You have all the power. If you cast them off and you're worried that now they're gone forever, I doubt it. They can't get rid of you. It's a very persistent energy, and they'll go back in the hermit and come back later. There's too much love here. The Queen of Cups tells me that the King definitely holds the ace. Okay? Definitely. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Libra here before we go? What else you want to tell Libra? What was I just saying? The king definitely holds the ace. Ace of Cups, right there. Yeah, I see it. Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Cups. This is a message for you. Make no fucking bones about it. Listen to me. Listen to Steve Hand. Make no fucking bones about it. Alright? This person holds that Ace of Cups. Alright? These are red, center, left, right. Unless they open up fully, this Three of Cups here is about communication that's definitely coming your way. Do not let it confuse you. Okay? Do not. You have a lot of options here in your life. This person is not your end-all, be-all. Okay? Don't get confused. That Ace of Cups needs to be cracked open. Okay? The wheel is turning. I believe it will. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's a card of destiny. It's destined for this person to get the swords out of their soul so that they can open up and be who they really are. I think they're getting there. They've had a real serious dark night of the soul. They've learned a thing or two. Okay? And they've learned a lot about you and how they feel about you. Make sure they show it to you. And if they don't, kick them back to the curb. Alright? Don't be confused. If they don't, do they love me or do they not? Why aren't they telling me? No, they do. There's a full cup. It's right here. The queen gives it. The king is stingy with it. There's got to be a middle ground somewhere. We can't be stingy, and I know they're not open enough to give the full cup. So it's got to be down the middle somewhere. Okay, but make sure you do what's right for you. And that is your reading. That's what I got for February. We'll see more in the energy updates. I'll keep an eye on it for you. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? A lot of destiny here. This was supposed to play out this way, but that Four of Cups. Make sure they come right.